watching Shalom World News. I'm Rory McLennan coming to you from Glasgow, Scotland. Here are the latest headlines from around the world. Today, the Holy Father Pope Francis will embark on his Apostolic Visit to Cyprus and Greece by flying to Nicosia, the capital of Cyprus. The papal jet will land at Larnaca Airport, which is around 50 kilometres southeast of the capital city. On December the 4th, he will fly to the Greek capital Athens, from where he will travel to the island of Lesbos on December the 5th. There, he will visit the island's refugee camp. This will be Pope Francis' second visit to Lesbos in 5 years. During the papal visit, which will conclude on December the 6th, he will have meetings with local authorities, church leaders and the diplomatic corps in both countries. There will also be live coverage of the events on Shalom World. On Tuesday, Chile's lower house of Congress narrowly defeated a bill that would have decriminalized elective abortion up to 14 weeks of pregnancy. The resolution, which won on a 65-62 vote, has shelved the abortion bill. At the end of September, legislators voted in support of researching and debating the bill, which put forth decriminalization of abortion up to 14 weeks. The lower chamber posted on Twitter, quote, "The chamber rejected a motion that modifies the penal code to decriminalise consensual abortion by women within the first 14 weeks of pregnancy. The project is shelved." In 2017, Chile relaxed its explicit prohibition on abortion, allowing it when a woman's life is in danger, a fetus is unviable, or the pregnancy was caused by rape. The proposed bill was first introduced in 2018. Pope Francis has launched his prayer intention for December and invites everyone to pray for catechists that they might proclaim the Word of God with courage and creativity. In his monthly Pope video, the Holy Father spoke of the role of the catechist as a vocation and of the need for good catechists who are both companions and teachers. The Pope's worldwide prayer network develops the papal prayer intention video every month, in which the Holy Father discloses his monthly prayer objectives. The Holy Father had previously made significant gestures towards catechists in May of this year, when he re-established their lay ministry with a motu proprio Antiquum Ministerium. Former US Vice President Mike Pence has urged the United States Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade, the 1973 decision that made abortion legal in all 50 states. Addressing a press gathering organised by the pro-life group SBA List, Pence said, quote, "I came here today to speak about right and wrong, to say life is a human right, and urge the Supreme Court of the United States to choose life." Pence made his statements on November the 30th before the Supreme Court hears the oral arguments in the Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization case. The case centres on Mississippi's Gestational Age Act that bans most abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy, challenging two significant decisions, those being Roe v. Wade and Planned Parenthood v. Casey. The former VP also urged Americans to value life and to pray every day from now until next spring for Supreme Court judges to have the fortitude to uphold the sanctity of life. A Vatican delegation led by Cardinal Kurt Koch of the Pontifical Council for Promoting Christian Unity took part in the Feast of St. Andrew the Apostle on November the 30th at the Ecumenical Patriarchate of the Greek Orthodox Church in Istanbul. The top prelate was accompanied by Bishops Brian Farrell and Andrea Palmieri, the Secretary and Under-Secretary of the Dicastery. They took part in the Divine Liturgy, presided over by His Beatitude, Patriarch Bartholomew, in the Church of St. George in Fanar. In his message, Pope Francis expressed closeness to the Patriarch on the feast of the brother of St. Peter and the first called apostle. He also said it is important to strive for visible unity in spite of the theological and ecclesiological questions that remain. The Catholic bishops of the Bamenda Episcopal Conference in Cameroon have spoken about the murder of students and a teacher on Wednesday, November the 24th. On behalf of the prelates, Archbishop of Bamenda, Andrew Nkea, said they are painfully witnessing an agonising drama involving the targeting and killing of students and teachers. Gunmen attacked the government bilingual high school and gunned down 3 students and a teacher. One of the injured students later succumbed to his wounds in hospital. The bishops said the region is yet to recover from the cruel murder of a Class 1 student in Moliko Buea on October the 14th and the killing of yet another student on the 1st of November in Inquen Bamenda. The English-speaking region is witnessing an ongoing conflict between rebels seeking independence and government troops. As the Catholic Church prepares to observe the International Day of People with Disability on December the 3rd, the Australian Bishops' Conference has issued a message. The message, entitled Us Not Them, Encouraging Active Participation, was signed by Bishop Donald Sproxton, Delegate for Disability Issues in the Bishops' Commission for Social Justice, Mission and Service. It recalls the words of the Pope regarding people with disabilities, in which he stresses active participation in civil and ecclesial communities, leading to the formation of consciences that acknowledge each individual as a unique person. The bishop said that the Church should show the way in Australian society when it comes to embracing and recognising people with disabilities. And those are your latest headlines. Do join us again tomorrow. In the meantime, you can visit swnews.org for more updates. Shalom.